Hi y'all, it's an Elephant Mom vlog, and I'm gonna do a tag today. I meant to do it yesterday for Tag Tuesday, but yeah, that didn't work. And I have a whole list of tags that I want to do for y'all. And this one, I actually found it from a mom vlogger of 2 sets of twins. I don't know if she still vlogs, but if I can find her channel, I'll put it down below so you can check it out. And I kind of chopped up, condensed the questions a little bit. Bless you! So there's 12 questions, and it's kind of a baby mom-to-mom advice, or dad advice tag. So feel free to do the tag if you want. If you have any other tags that you want me to do, feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I have 3 girls, so I have some day in the lives coming up, and I'm going to try to answer the questions for each of them if I can remember. And I think that's it. Yeah. So number 1, and I'll put the questions below. Number 1, how many newborn diapers and what brand? With Yvette, I don't remember how many. We did use disposables, but we used the Pampers brand. The Huggies were too papery, if you know what I mean. We did use cloth diapers with Eliada and Analia, and we probably had about 10 newborn size, and then we had like a total of about 20 that we can use, like all-in-ones or wool covers or pocket diapers that were one size. Number 2, how long in newborn clothes? Well, Yvette, she was in newborn clothes quite a while, probably up until she was 4 or 5 months. Eliada and Analia, on the other hand, were out of them by like 3 months. So yeah, that's one thing that I wish I could tell new moms is do not buy so many newborn 0 to 3 or 3 to 6 because they are gonna grow super fast. Number 3, what size diaper bag would you recommend and what brand? Brand doesn't matter, but just like all the first time parents, we tried to stuff everything in like a huge diaper bag that was just unnecessary. Now we just use a reusable bag. I recommend finding something that is comfortable on your shoulder. My husband had one that went over his shoulder that he loved, and until it broke. So make sure your husband likes your diaper bag too. Or did you use a swing? With Yvette, we had like the smaller chibi kind, and that was fine. Just be sure you watch the weight requirements. She was in it a little bit longer, but the other 2 grew out of their swing like super fast. And I also would recommend not wasting too much money. I know a lot of them have like bells and whistles and all these sorts of dangly toys, but keep in mind your baby is newborn and they're not going to be interested in playing with anything for a few weeks or months. So you do not, and they're going to grow out of it fast. So yeah, just save your money. Number 5, would you recommend a playmat? Yes. If you are a worrywart and don't want your baby to roll off the sofa or whatever, a playmat will be safer. Number 6, would you recommend a bouncy seat? Now that brings me back to the swing. You will probably know within the first month if your baby likes to bounce or swing, so that just depends. Number 7, would you recommend a bassinet or a pack and play? That just depends on the baby or your space or their weight. I guess I wouldn't recommend a bassinet. A pack and play, I would recommend if you don't have the space. A pack and play they can use when they're older also, and a bassinet they can. So I guess I would recommend a pack and play instead. And we did have a portable changing table, which I'll go into that later. Next question. 8, did you use a soother? No, my girls did not like them. Yvette did have one shoved in her mouth when she was in the hospital, and she did use it a while, but then after that, no, she didn't. And what brand? I think it was a Advent Soothie or something like that. And number 9, one must-have item. I definitely recommend. You look like an inchworm. I definitely recommend looking into baby wearing. I did it with all 3 girls. Just Google it. Google it. There are slings, there are wraps, there are woven wraps, there are soft structured carriers that, number 10, an item you wouldn't have bought. So that brings me back to the pack and play question. We bought a portable changing table and we rarely used it. We just changed her on the floor, on the bed, or other places, and we didn't have a changing table with Yvette. Or Eliada? Yeah, or Eliada. We just got a changing table with Analia, and we do use that now. So yeah, I think that was a waste of money. And she did use it a little bit when she was older, but that was pretty much it. Number 11, what worked to calm your baby? Well, with Yvette, it was car rides. With Eliada, she liked just to be held in your arms. Analia likes to sway, so she did like the swing quite a bit. And even now, a year later, when I put her down for her nap, sometimes she won't go to sleep until I pick her up and sway her a little bit, like this. So yeah, every baby is different. And 12, any last advice? And I'm already at 10 minutes. I guess if you are a new parent, I would say don't listen to anybody else. And they just try to bombard you with all this stuff that you're not going to be able to do. Anyways, so yeah, that's my advice. Not to listen to anybody. Do what you got to do. Take it all in and enjoy being a parent. Yes. And see? Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Say bye.
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 See you later.